Hello everybody, Incon here with an ARES gameplay guide. We're going to go ahead and play through an entire match, guys, and just kind of talk about the thought process of what we're doing when we're in team fights, what we're looking to be in the laning phase, if we change up our builds, all the kind of stuff like that. So we're going to start here pretty standard. We've got our Watcher's Gift, our Boots 1, and we're going to grab quite a bit of potions. I like to grab 4 health potions and 3 mana potions on ARES. I find that saving that 50 gold can actually be useful, and in a competitive game, I would be warding 1 ward, so it's also good practice for just being competitive, and if I was going to actually place out a ward. But I'm not going to place out a ward right now because way too lazy. So, we're here on ARES. We're going to be getting our Searing Flesh first. This is going to be the better jungle clear, as well as it's going to be good for lane clear, and we don't need our chains yet, which is going to be the ability that we level first. So, I find that getting Blink on supports is very, very difficult. As a first active, as a second active, you get a lot more leeway. But as a first active, it's very difficult. It's going to very much hinder your laning phase. If I get aggressed on, I want something like a Sprint, a Meditation, a Weakening Curse, anything to help me out in that lane. So I'm going to start with the Meditation. I find that this is the most generic, good active that you can get in the game. Everybody always needs more HP and mana. My ADC has elected to not do the back harpies. Pull it over towards the mid as much as I can. So we're going to have the lane pressure, most likely, just because we're going to get to lane first. Unless, of course, they also did this start and did not do back harpies, in which case they should clear before us. And onward to the lane. They're still level 1. They're still level 1. So they did do backs. But you can see they just hit level 2. So they do have an XP advantage, but we're going to have lane advantage. Now, if Bacchus does anything crazy here, we can look to fight. By knocking back these archers, they can't actually find me, and I'll start looking for chains. 1, wait a second. Oh, he lagged his brains out. That'd be nice. That's alright. We're going to put pressure on everybody. We got tons of harass on Woojer. Normally, you would not get the lane clear with an ARES, but because of that start, we do have the initial lane clear. And we should be able to continue to keep this lane clear. So we're going to press up as much as I can. Kind of waiting for level 3 before I use a chain. Got level 3. Just throw out a chain if it hits. Cool if it doesn't. Cool. Cool. Chain. I hit a chain. We did damage. He did damage. Great. So looking at Woojer's potions, he's only got 1 health and 1 mana potion left. Meaning that our harass is going to really start putting him in a bad spot. And they're going to have to start playing very far back if they don't get control on like this wave. But with the Jing waves clear and having the lane advantage, they're not going to be able to do anything. So I can just kind of look to play aggressive and just get off chain, auto attack, chain, auto attack, chain, auto attack. So, do you have a little bit of time in between your chains? I see a lot of new players' areas go chain, chain, chain. You're not going to get your maximum damage out that way with chains. If you chain, wait 1 second, just take a breath, chain. Wait a second, you can get in 1 auto attack. And be fine. 2 auto attacks and you're pushing it. But it lets you get off more damage overall, because what you're going to do is you're going to let that chain proc and do a damage, and then you reset it again, and then it'll do a proc damage, and then you reset it again. That way you're getting the most duration out of your bleed, instead of just chain, 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 in which case you're going to get the base damage, but you're not going to get the maximum bleed damage. I see an Awilix. She's not level 5 yet, though, so we're okay. She's jumping in. I'm going to get a free chain on her because of that, but she's going to be looking to do Feather Step. But she cannot because she's chained, and we're actually going to get the kill there. Awilix cannot Feather Step. It's considered a movement ability while chained, and chain is a cripple. So you can't Feather Step while crippled. We're actually going to be able to have a good opportunity to fight here. Now this is an opportunity where I'm looking to chain a lot more quickly. My Hades actually isn't going in with me, so I have to back up. When you're trying to chain multiple people, that is when you want to be chaining very fast. So feel free to go chain, chain, chain when you have to actually do something for multiple targets. There's the 3-minute mark. I hit level 5. This is when you want to back. I like Talaria boots on ARES. The reason why I like Talaria boots on ARES is because of the fact that of your chains and your Searing Flash and your ulti how all of those work with hitting a lot of people. It means you're going to be getting that Talaria proc a lot, meaning you're going to get all the bonus gold, which is very useful. Of course, going to let you get your aura items as well online a little bit faster. We'll talk about Destilla 2 later. We'll talk about it later. So my job right now is speed buffs are up, so I need to make sure that we're getting our speed buffs. If we were invading, I'd be looking at that. So they are taking the blue buff right now, so it's a good thing that I'm here. Use my ulti, force speed, chockle, etc. She's in trouble. Chain, auto, and bleed, 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 bleed. Come on, Hades. Hades! There you go, baby. So that was kind of my job, to rotate over there, make sure they're not taking those. That's what you're looking to do at 3 minutes. Now we can attack this. Look away. Look back. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, Ra, leave me alone. All right, we're good. So Ra found himself out of position there. Is it a Hades jungle? It is a Hades jungle. I just realized that. I'll tank this for Hades. He can heal off the wave, which means I'll be fine as well. We shouldn't get aggressed on. I'll use my chains on the speed buff just for some extra damage. Switch it over, let him tank this. Chalk's not going to contest us. And look at that. Our jungle Hades got his speed buff. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, so our first item we're going to be looking at, which I could have actually started right there, is Hide of the Urchin. For your supports right now, basically no matter what build you're running, you're looking to grab Hide of the Urchin. It's just such an incredibly strong tanky item. And the earlier you get it, the earlier you're going to get your stacks on. The earlier you get your stacks on, bada bing, bada boom, the tankier you get, right? It's a great, just boom, 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 get tanky item to get tankier. Bogus has a little bit of an XP advantage on me. He's been basically just sitting in lane. But he has not been helping out his team at all. So that's kind of the support life. Sacrifice yourself to help others, right? That's what we do. Now, he could find himself in trouble, though. He's lagging a little bit, which is helping him get a little bit farther away than he probably normally would. Throw out that second ward, so we have positioning. They jumped in on the mid lane. I've got to be careful. I've got a creep on me, unfortunately. And I'm going to find myself in a bad spot here. Willix jumped in, though. We can actually fight this. She might die to the bleed, except for that raw heal is going to be really good and keep her alive. Oh my gosh, she has that 1 HP. That was a brilliant raw heal, otherwise she would have died to my chain bleed. Oh, Hades ended up getting her. Nice. I can't save you, Hades. I'm sorry. You're dead, friend. As ARES, of course, we talked about it a little bit. Make sure you level up your chains. To be noted that chains go through walls. A lot of new ARES players don't realize this. Try to bring this close to the wall. She should be using her 2 over the wall at me. She's not going to. That's a misplay by Scylla. I'm trying to see the place I can show it. It's like right here. Kind of. But ARES chain does go through walls. So make sure you're utilizing that. If you see that mid ward right there, you can hide in the mid camp and then look to chain through that to cripple somebody out of position. So make sure you're utilizing that. Around in between the 5 to 10 minute mark is when you're going to start switching over to grab sentry wards. We have a DC over in the solo lane, so I might have to rotate over and hold that lane as a support. That'll be fine. I say that'll be fine. Shark's level 11. It ain't going to be that fine. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So normally right now, without a DC, I would be sitting in the mid lane. But you know what? This is probably going to happen in a lot of your games. So we got to make this work. Oh god. He's scary. Chuck, forgive me. I got to make sure he doesn't try to get too much free stuff. I wish I was level 8, but that's okay. I want to rotate to the mid lane and help them out as much as I can. But I've also got to hold this. They're probably looking for the speed buff with the Willix. She cannot feather step because she's chained. We should be able to kill her. Very nice. Give a little protection bonus to my guy. I do not have... Oh, God! I do not have my meditation up, unfortunately, to save the Hades there. I've got to play this back. I might be able to bait him. I might be able to bait myself. Oh, my raw laser. Searing pain in my butt. Well, that hurt. Luckily, Scylla landed her ultimate on the raw. And on the chalk, actually. Man, if we had a 5th member, we'd be so much better right now. But that Bacchus came around the back extremely aggressive. The only reason he could do that was because we have a DC. Without that happening, he wouldn't have been able to play like that because the Erlang Shen would have been there, and then we would have just had enough damage to basically kill everybody. So, basically between me and Bagas right now, we're completely even. He went Hog Start, which I'm not a huge fan of on support. I'd rather go a Teamfight Active. He went Talari Boots as well, and he's heading into that magical defense. And we do have ARES, Scylla, and Hades, so good call to go to the magical defense first. He doesn't necessarily need the Urchin. Throw out my Sentry Ward right here. That's the most important ward for you on a support, is these aggressive mid wards. That way you can look to pick people off as they rotate in to do the mid camps, as they rotate over to the Gold Fury. They're going to their red buff. I mean, it's just such a crucial ward that you want to make sure you have up basically at all times. That Raw is level 13. Holy cow. That's a naughty mirror, dude. He's so fast, it's gonna be so hard to hit chains on him, except for when he can't move. It's not quite as hard to hit chains on him when he can't move. But I am taking a lot of damage. Wowzers. Rip. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Like, of all the trouble I could be in, that's all of it. Oh, God. Yep, that's the end of that. Alright, the good news is that Erlang Shen has come back, and I'll be finishing Hide of the Urchin soon. I'm not going to grab another ward right now. I have the Sentry Ward out in the crucial spot. And I'll be able to get my Hide of the Urchin soon, and that's going to be more important to me than a ward. That guy just got slapped. So the one bad thing about ARES is if you fall behind, you can be in a very bad spot. He's one of the worst supports from behind. Not to mention my entire team was basically dead or DC'd for most of the game, which also makes things hard when your team is like 6 levels behind. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It ain't over yet. Oh my lordy, that boy hits hard. His ultimate should be down. So let's pull him in a tower, use our combos on him, and just kill the Chalk. They're doing the Gold Fury. We obviously can't contest the Gold Fury. Do what you can do. What could we do? We could do killing the Chalk, so. I can get High of the Urchin now. I'm going to grab this wave, hit level 9, get my chains to max rank before I rank on my ultimate. Grab a Sentry Ward, and grab that Hide of the Urchin. Now, our big crucial things right now is making sure that our Hades and our Erlang Shen get ranked up. Our jungle's only behind 1 level, which isn't bad, but our Erlang Shen DC needs behind 5 levels. Our mid's behind 3. I'm behind 2, but that's a lot because I'm having to hold the solo lane and all that good stuff. All that nonsense, but that's alright. We still got a shot at this one. Just gotta play from behind. It's basically my job, as best I can, to keep playing aggressive and just be looking to get damage out, trying to be frontline. I mean, Ra's a half health, and he has 6 levels above me, so we have a lot of good opportunities to get kills if we could just be in a better position. But basically, the entire team is playing 20 feet back right now just because they're so far behind and so afraid. That should be a dead of Willix. Bit of an invade coming out there from them. Gotta watch out for the Bacchus flop into Ra ultimate. That combo is gonna do a disgusting amount of damage. Getting pretty hard for us to come get any actual XP. Oh! That'll be an opportunity. Alrighty then, that's not doing that much damage now, is it? Run! Run, my solo! We did a lot of damage, but not really. We're so under-leveled, we tried! So I'm looking to try to hold this. I can't play too aggressive, but we need our Erlang Shen just to come in. He's gonna look to dash in. He should have been looking to dash in, but they're just gonna full heal with the Ra. Jingwei has come to help, but it's not really gonna matter. I'd like to use a Hades heal here, but he's just not wanting to play up even a little bit. We're not utilizing at all the fact that Hades combo will heal. No, Bacchus, please leave me alone. Well, I guess that's Raw ultimate down, so that's something. They have a lot of all types of damage right now, so I'm just going to go into Sovereignty. It'll help me with objectives and stuff. Don't need that potion. Go ahead and get that right now. And heal and skedaddle. Sovereignty and Hardwood going to be crucial items on ARES. Gives you that passive bonus because of the auras. With your passive being that you get 30 magical power, and of course, because you're ARES, you actually do decent support damage. I wouldn't be surprised to see if I have one of the top damages on my team right now, just because of that. Right lane going to be in a lot of trouble because of that shock. They could even look to do a real early fire giant, something like that. I'm leveling up my bolster defenses first before my ultimate. It's just more important. You can give a lot of protections to your team, plus the CC reduction, especially against a team that's heavy on the CC. Woojer, Axe Stun, Chalk Silence, all that kind of stuff that you can be reducing. So, Bacchus hasn't leveled in a while. He should be getting close to 13 now. Everybody on the enemy team maintaining their XP lead. We're going to get a little bit of damage onto this Bacchus. He's been playing very aggressive because they're ahead, but he is putting himself out of position quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Bacchus, bring him in. We should be able to basically combo him to death. There's no reason why he should live here. Jeez. Slap this guy as much as I can. Get off those chains. Chalk is really low. We should be looking for a kill here. It's just me on him in our backline. They're in trouble. I need to try to get back there and peel as best I can. Now you got to watch out for this feather set that's going to slap me. I'm in trouble. If I can live just long enough for him to bleed out, he will. Watch out for the laser beam. The laser beam's going to get me anyway. That actually wasn't a terrible fight for us. By the time I respawn, I can get Sovereignty, but then I won't be able to get a ward, most likely. Sovereignty going to be more important for the team, followed up with a Heartward. Our fights are not going terribly, considering our situation. Gold Fury just respawned, meaning that I need to have at least a ward for it. Shoot. Gosh. Okay, I can get a regular ward, throw it over there. We need to be ready for it. They have the heals, they have a hog, meaning that they can do the Gold Fury very fast. Pay attention to gold. But, I mean, our fights aren't bad. If we can ulti somebody from me, I mean, they don't have that many beads on their team. Chalk, no beads. Willix, no beads. Bacchus, no beads. So we have opportunities with Hades ult and whatnot. Oh, gosh, I'm very drunk, and it's very hard to change while drunk. I can't do anything. Just going to try to walk away, not die. But they've got a lot on me right now. So I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. After Bacchus Fly, that's going to be dead in my life. I ain't getting through this. They did all group up, though, on top of me, but they just have such a gold and XP advantage right now that's going to be so hard to try to come back against this. That guy's name is Sexy Kitty. It's a weird name. We do have the advantage of having way more crowd control than them, so if we can make it to a later stage of the game, with the fact that they don't have that many beats, we could actually be okay. They have hog. I'm just going to hog it. So I don't know. This guy's taking a long time to get to something that's going to be dead before he gets there. They need to be careful. Normally I would go Heartward right here, but because of the healing that they have, Chalk, self-healing, raw healing, etc., I'm going to go immediately into Pestilence. And I will probably also get a Weakening Curse as my active this game. We don't have a single anti-heal. Everybody on my team is going Beads and Aegis. Have an opportunity to look at mid, but Jingwei is going to be dead anyway. And if they were smart, they would shove down this tier 2 tower in the mid lane. Which they are. And this game might just be over. We'll see what we can do here. See what they decide to do. Putting as many chains under as many people as I can. Unfortunately, we're not going to have enough damage to kill anybody. I don't want to use my meditation if I don't have to. They didn't get the tier 2, which is good. But it's just not the best case scenario. I'm going to play aggressive. I saw the Woojer up here. He's probably healing like crazy with his Death Toll Aussie, but at this point we need to look to be aggressive when they're trying to just be greedy and get camps. To which he was not. He actually stayed in the mid lane. Shoot. Well, can we gank left lane? That is a level 20 Ra with Warlock, Sash, and Doom Orb. He is going to be a process to kill. Hades legit just running away from this Ra. Oh, this is not good. We're going to lose left tower for nothing. We got to go hold the mid lane. Ultimate's down for 40. Their beat is up and down for a while, but not long enough. That was actually a really, really good Stiller route. But we just don't have any damage. Bogget's going to get low, but not low enough. We got to help in the back line. Throw down a meditation. Give everybody back to full as quick as I can. Watch out for a potential Ra ultimate. We got a kill there, which is nice. I'm level 12, which means we can back up and get a weakening curse. Shoot. That's his beads and Aegis. Actually, it might have just been his Aegis. My ultimate is up soon if we can somehow get ourselves into a good spot. Shoot. Chain him through the wall. Chain. Chain. I got the ulti. We can win this fight. Shit. No, we cannot win this fight. Gosh. We were so low, but it was just such an opportunity. If we would have just taken it a little bit earlier, we could have had a really good fight right there. Unfortunately, the longer we wait against their composition, the more they're going to heal. The Chalk had basically gotten back to full health. So unfortunate, because if we just had more experience, we'd be okay. At this point, my job as a support is to ward as much as I can. I can't really be affording sentry wards, so I gotta do regular wards. I'm actually just gonna sell my Watcher's Gift so I can just get out some wards across the map. Just generic vision anywhere we can. I've got the Weakening Curse now to help out, which is gonna be good, but it's not gonna matter. I mean, our jungle is behind me, our solo laner is behind me, mid's behind me, and I'm obviously behind there because they have gold furies and kills and whatnot. I can't tell you the last time we got a speed buff. Alright, some wards that they're probably not going to have for counter ward locations that are around fire, so we'll have a generic idea if they go to it. Because they're not a sentry ward, no really point to put it actually on fire. Ooh. She is kind of out of position, actually. She is going to run away now. Ow! So Ra hurts. They're just going to play very aggressive on us. I mean, Bacchus is super out of position. You know, he has a speed buff because when I think Bacchus, I think give that man the speed buff. Woo! Watch out for the intoxicate. Weakenings, as many as I could. They have their own weakening curse. If I can somehow kill this Ra... No, I can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Pull him where I can. Try to kill everybody. I just don't do enough damage. Oh, they're so low. If we just weren't level 12s and 13s, we'd be killing them right now. Oh, man. Pestilence will help. But they might come try to end the game. Our team fights are actually not bad. We just couldn't instant kill the Rod. Uller got away, and then he had the lifesteal, the Aussie Procs, and we've still got a shot. It's down 14k, but this is the closest game I've had down 14k in forever. As far as items go now, nothing too crazy. They don't have particularly that many slows. My defenses are actually pretty decent with this combo. Go right into a Spirit Robe. My HP is pretty nice. 2 of the items have... Actually, 3 out of the 4 items that have give HP. Every non-boot item. So I have a little bit of leeway room. Going to the Spirit Robe, yeah, it gives cooldown, but more importantly, you get the CCR and the Spirit Robe passive, which is extremely strong. I'm over with my team. We have opportunities, maybe interrupt them doing Fire Giant if we can get the vision. Looking for a pick off. We still have the combination of ARES and Hades ults. You know, a lot of CC that provides. Willix really wants to gank this guy. Shoot. I need one creep for a level. At this point, they're probably just going to split the map. Do what they will. There's no real repercussions to them doing this. Willix probably like to stop me from backing. She did, but she can't feather step. She's actually in a lot of trouble. We should get a free kill on her. Hades is playing way too passive. There we go. We got the kill on him. We should have gotten that kill a lot earlier. We did not lose the left Phoenix, which is good. Woojer rotating over. Hit the chain. He can't jump. Second chain. Third chain. This is actually a really good fight for us. Nice auto attack. Can we attack middle lane? Let's go middle lane. Let's jump mid. We've got meditation up. I've got my weakening curse up. We can shove out, get some towers, get some gold. Be careful. I mean, he is. If we can get our still a combo, please. Yeah, huge. Boom. He has no beats. He's coming right back to us. He's coming right back to us. Nice. Hades ult. I can't meditate. Now I can. Weakening curse. Look away from the chalk. Get as many cripples out as I can onto as many people as I can. Oh man, she's at 1 HP. That is her beads though. We don't have the sustain. We gotta retreat. We gotta retreat. That wasn't bad. I mean, we got a tier 1. We have an opportunity just to kind of breathe for a second. In those team fights, my goal basically, if I can't land a couple of chains immediately in the fight, I'm just going to use bolster right off the bat. But if you have a couple chains on, you're going to get even more protection for your team, so it is beneficial to chain first if possible. I couldn't use my meditation exactly when I wanted to because I was silenced by the chalk. We should take a gander at that. We don't know anybody is. So they could really be doing the fire right now. Nope, they're over doing the gold. I'm not going to have anything up for it. They're going to get it for free. Yeah, son of a gun. Beautiful, just like me. Yo, we can gank this raw. We can gank this raw. Yeah. They are very sped right now. The Woojer probably backed. Shoot. Oh, no. That is not... Okay, well, they just got destroyed. We did not group up at all. Hades is shoving right lane instead of coming middle for the gank call, which is not good. Oh, man, he's going to live with 1 HP. Oh, man, I'm not going to live with 1 HP. I won't be so lucky. Slip for as long as I can, kite around for as long as I can. We needed to really be grouped there. Hades wasn't with us, Jingwei wasn't with us. We had those two in the mid lane, we saw them way by themselves. That should have been an immediate win fight for us. We had 3 of us B2, but they're just too far ahead, but we should have been able to collapse a lot harder. That tier 2 and right literally means nothing to us. The team is respawning. I wouldn't have Hades dashed like that. It was, he got away. He might have been better off. Oh my gosh, that was close. He might have been better off just ulting and then using his dash to get away instead of dashing and then not being able to use his ultimate at all. But our middle Phoenix has already died once, so that's not that big of a deal for it to fall again. Looking to chain on the Raw. I am going to get it. That'll be a free kill on the Raw. Meditate. Weakening Curse. I have nothing up, so I'm just trying to live for now. My main target's going to be the Willix if I can get back in. That's a good Hades ult. Go ahead and kill him. Try to chain the chalk. I couldn't reach him. If we can get some sort of play onto the chalk, nice. He's going to try to jump away, though. That's his man for Discord. Oh, wow. He actually went back in to fight. He didn't use his ability to get away. He really should have. We got to go fire. We gotta go fire. This is a big opportunity. We don't have my meditation up, which sucks. I will tank this. We have only the Willix up. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Let me hit this. Take it to the side. 1, 2, and dodge. And take it to the side. That's 1, 2, and dodge. A Woojer should come for me. She does not have hog. We're about to have to flop this over here. 1, 2, and dodge. 1, 2, bring it to the side and dodge. We should be able to get it for free. She jumped in way late. We're going to get the kill onto a Woojer right here. It's actually a huge turnaround, so be careful. Let's reset off this. We're getting the XP up. We actually have a good opportunity at this now. What we need to do here is just push down lane and get gold. That's our main priority right now, just to get gold and levels from towers. That's what we want more than anything. As far as items right now, defenses are looking pretty solid. I could use a little bit more HP. I could also use sustain. A lot of different things I could go right now, but because we want to be pushing, I'm going to go into this Emperor's Armor. We're getting into that late stage of the game where we're going to be looking to defend and push Phoenixes. So we want to make sure we have the best possible situation for that. Let's shove up the lane. Shove up lanes together. Get all the towers. We're already over to right lane. We might as well just go there. Our team fights we're winning. We've got 3 minutes on Fire Giant. Jingwei is not with us. She should be over here. They're going to have to defend. Gold Fury is not spawning yet, so we want to shove the right side of the map right now so we can shove this all the way up and then back and shove up left lane and then be there for the Gold Fury. It would be best case scenario. I wish somebody would help me do this blue buff. They do. Now let's go get over there. Our team fights have been going very well even though we're behind, so we have to keep playing them smart. Keep playing them smart. This Woojer is in a huge amount of trouble. Meditate my team just to make sure everybody's good, nobody dies. Boggets come in, I'm looking to go in the back line. I'm going to save my weakening curse for now. I'm just putting pressure on Woojer to keep him away from the team. Even if I don't get that chain there, that's okay. Let's attack the lane. Shit. We can't defend left lane, can't we? Nah. We're going to lose left lane, which sucks. But we do have 2 dead. Erlang Chen can defend, that's okay. We're going to have to make these kind of sacrifices. Oh my, wow, that guy is really running fast. Let's get a Phoenix over here. Hopefully he can defend by himself. Throw down my ultimate, make him use beads, ultis, etc. Shoot, I missed that, which sucks. Throw down the weakening curse. We should be able to win this fight. We still have the numbers and the Fire Giant buff. We really should be winning this. We're missing a lot of abilities right now. We're going to have to turn this. We have to turn this. We should be winning. We got 4 people, man. No! We're in a lot of trouble! I guess I'm going to live for as long as I can.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. That is so unfortunate that this went so poorly, you know? Well, if they die, this is probably the end of the game. Even though we were under Phoenix right there, there's no reason why we should have lost the fight under Phoenix. We had the capability to be looking to push that and win that fight. That's probably going to be the end of the game, guys. But as far as being behind goes, I mean, that's basically what you're looking to do. You've got to try to get as much far in places that you can, while simultaneously trying to be as aggressive as you can. We had a lot of opportunities to come back in this game. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. We had to mix up our build a little bit off of standard this game. We went the Pestilence to deal with the healing. We had to go the Weakening Curse as the active to deal with the healing instead of maybe getting something like Shell. So those are the kind of situations that you're looking to do, guys, inside the game. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I hope you learned something here today. I hope everybody liked the video, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a twitching day, y'all. It's the final countdown. Ba-da-ba-boo. Ba-da-ba-ba-boo. Ba-da-ba-boo. The final countdown.